Number 9, What Can I Say, who was back from, at one point, 11 to 1, officially 10s into 4s. Last start, last week in the Premier Stakes, has been able to go through on the fence and lead. As we mentioned, you must lead, be in the first 3. And on the inside section, she was there. Muntz throwing everything at her, and it's another big race to Chris Muntz. Number 9, What Can I Say first. Second to Star Covet. That has been clearly the run of the race, Star Covet. What an improved galloper he is. And number 7, Tie the Knot. Beautifully ridden by Di, making up ground on the inside in third. Might and Power. You could see at the 600 he was just niggling at the champ to pick up the bit. He didn't respond on the bend. He was clearly under pressure. He has come back slightly in the home straight. But as you can see in the straight, What Can I Say, about 3 away from the inside, leads the way. Tie the Knot has had ample room to come through on the fence, and Star Covet has finished hard on the outside of Might and Power, and Juggler was never ever a winning possibility. He dawdled out of the gates. He got too far back. Most people expected him to be third behind What Can I Say and also Might and Power, but it wasn't to be. And I feel that the great old horse, he may not have come up quite as well as one would have expected. But take nothing away from What Can I Say. 9.42.10. Star Covet number 4, $11. Third going to number 7, Tie the Knot. We're standing by for that to be confirmed. It is now $2.40. That is official. Quinella returning a dividend of $277.70. Exacta $549.10, and the trifecta in a sensational Warwick Stakes $2,645.20. Trained by Jenny Vance, the wife of the outstanding New Zealand rider Bobby Vance. They came over here for 2 races, last week being the Premier, where they put their money on, got their fingers burnt. They've changed the rider today. Chrissy Muntz replacing Brian York, who was committed to the great Might and Power. And Muntz has been able to pick up another long price winner, if you like. And the horse did have her supporters on track. She was backed in a couple of points late in betting, and it's been an outstanding ride by Chris Muntz. Aware of the situation that you had to be up near the lead. She had the natural speed to do that. She's led the most of the way and has been too good. Second prize to Star Covet, Rodney Quinn, Robert Johnson. Outstanding run for the Metrop campaign. He's got ahead in the Caulfield Cup. And Tie the Knot, a great effort by him. Might and Power. Well, Might and Power, he was gone a long way out. Perhaps the track didn't suit him today. I'm sure the champ will bounce back to fight another day as we go to Welbeck for race number 7.
This is the Golding Family Handicap.
The Gold Coast quite quickly. As soon as we have a few moments, we'll give you a full replay of the Warwick Farm Warwick Stakes from the lateral view, a different camera angle, probably a camera angle that'll give you a better look at the Warwick Stakes. We'll do that as soon as time allows for us for a full replay of the Warwick Stakes, won by What Can I Say, which basically sums up the race, doesn't it? Let's go to the Gold Coast for the 5th, and we'd better have another look at.
They're off in the 2 Warwick Stakes. Might and Power jumped very well, and so did the New Zealand mare What Can I Say. And one of the rank outsiders, Saltash Castle, is showing plenty of speed, but as they settle down, the leader is What Can I Say, and at the end of 200 metres, only leads narrowly though from Might and Power. 2 lengths to Saltash Castle on the outside of Tie the Knot, and then Vitronite on the inside of Juggler. 4 to Joss Sticks, 1 to Ebony Grove, and 2 lengths to Star Covet. 1,000 metres to go, and What Can I Say, just the leader from Might and Power. And this pair of put about 4 or 5 lengths on their nearest rival, Saltash Castle, on the outside of Juggler. 2 or 3 lengths to Tie the Knot. Another similar margin then to Ebony Grove on the outside of Vitronite. 2 to Joss Sticks, and a half the inside of Star Covet as they head along towards the 600 and the Warwick Stakes, and the New Zealander What Can I Say. A half length on Might and Power. About 4 to Juggler, 3/4 Tie the Knot, then Saltash Castle, 6 Ebony Grove, Star Covet, Vitronite second last, and Joss Sticks is the tail ender. What Can I Say got away from Might and Power. York working hard on Might and Power as they come around the corner. Tie the Knot's gone up on the inside of Might and Power, and about 4 to Juggler, Star Covet, Saltash Castle heads the others in the straight. 200 to go. What Can I Say? 10s to 4s last week at Rosehill, out of a place, but relishing the heavy. Star Covet and Tie the Knot battling on. What Can I Say in front? Star Covet, the stayer, coming at What Can I Say, who's shifting her ground, but What Can I Say? What Can I Say has beaten Star Covet and Tie the Knot, then Might and Power, Joss Sticks, Juggler, Saltash Castle. Second last in the field was Vitronite and Ebony Grove, last home in the 1998 Tui's Warwick Stakes.
9, What Can I Say, $8.40 and $2 even. 4 Star Covet to return $12.20, and 7 Tie the Knot, $2.40.
But she's been too good at $9.40 and $2.10. when Chris Muntz went for the whip on her. She tended to shift her ground a little bit. Star Covet has run a dogged race. He's paid $11 approximately, and we stand by for all numbers, in fact, after the Tooheys Warwick Stakes. And the champ's certainly not disappointing Might and Power on this very, very heavy track this afternoon. Numbers will be up in a moment. What can I say? Here they come now. 947. Tie the Knot. What a superb run first up from him. And he'll pay a dividend of $2.40. 947 are the officials. The fourth place.
Crowding after the jump away. Call Me Spike and Calistair and Gliding Light went back, and Lord Luskin out quickly, but Marcel Diens clears them comfortably, leads out now 2 lengths to Grand Bay. Raw Rubiton, and behind those Lord Luskin, then Carnelian out wider on the track. They're followed by Ramadan racing out deep. Centaurs are in that group, and they're 4 lengths in front of Calistair, Vibrant Black. Call Me Spike and Gliding Light last of all. Up towards the home turn they race, and it's on the inside Marcel Diens with Grand Bay. Centaurs are 3 out and 4 out. Carnelian, Raw Rubiton behind those. Lord Luskin the fence, and further back Ramadan. A gap then to further back Vibrant Black. Marcel Diens being tackled by Grand Bay. A length and a half Centaurs, a Raw Rubiton, and back on the inside Lord Luskin, then Carnelian. Marcel Diens in front on the outside, coming after it Centaurs with Grand Bay, and here's Calistair putting in a big run. Lord Luskin back to the fence. Marcel Diens just in front of Grand Bay, nearing the line. She's hanging on the little mare. Marcel Diens, Vibrant Black flying. Marcel Diens beats Vibrant Black. Third may be Grand Bay. Out wide Calistair, behind those Lord Luskin. Then Centaurs, a Carnelian, Raw Rubiton from Ramadan, Call Me Spike and Gliding Light.
And number 6, Marcel Diens at $4.80 the win, $2.30 the place, 13 Vibrant Black at $9.80, and a photo for third.
6 Marcel Diens to pay $4.50 and $2.10, 13 Vibrant Black, $11.70, 1 Grand Bay, $2.40. National Racing Service, 6 has got at Melbourne, and a photo for the Miners there. Racing Service.
Racing this time. And not a bad break either. Sozzled actually got the best of the start. Chavog jumped out pretty well. And not far back as they settle down Ivories. And here's Laurie's Lottery and Scotty Lockharbour picking up ground very quickly as they sort themselves out at the end of 250. Chavog from Sozzled and Scotty Lockharbour. Laurie's Lottery is nice and handy, and 2 lengths to Ivories and Landsighting Pete Bog. And then Touch of Mahogany followed by Paris Dream, and 4 lengths to Dracula as they come down past the 700 in the up-and-coming stakes. And it's Chavog the outside and Sozzled. A length and a half on Laurie's Lottery inside of Scotty Lockharbour. 2 lengths to Ivories ahead to Landsighting on the outside, and 4 lengths to Paris Dream. Touch of Mahogany going backwards, and then Dracula, and Pete Bog is back to last. Racing to the corner, they got 400 left to go, and Chavog got away from Sozzled. Laurie's Lottery is out after Chavog, and the length to Landsighting, and then Scotty Lockharbour, Paris Dream, and 4 to Dracula straightening up, and Laurie's Lottery races to Chavog to hit the front, and the Toowoomba Tornado. Laurie's Lottery the leader. Paris Dream goes to second. Paris Dream the danger to Laurie's Lottery, and quickly Paris Dream put pay to Laurie's Lottery. What a day for trainer Graham Rogerson. Paris Dream goes home too well for Laurie's Lottery. Scotty Lockharbour has run third, and fourth Sozzled, and then Dracula making up many lengths. Chavog, Pete Bog, Landsighting, Ivories, and Touch of Mahogany was at the tail of the field.
Super Tab there, number 6 Paris Dream, $6 $1.90, 3 Laurie's Lottery $1.60, 12 Scotty Lockharbour $14.20.
Spring Cup, his big stable star in New Zealand, Batavian beat Tycoon Lil in a tight finish in New Zealand, and now Paris Dream has come out and won the up and coming, and in doing so has paid $6.20 and $1.90. Number 3 Laurie's Lottery just ran out of puff in the last little bit, has paid $1.70, and Scotty Lockharbour's run a huge race, number 12, upwards of $12. It'll pay $12.90 in fact. Paris Dream, by Personal Hope from Open Question, a soft win, and he's thrown to Graham, of course, for himself, M.H. Wood, Ms. F.W. Louis, J. Wu, Dr. R.J. Thompson, K. Wilkley, and B.K.P. Ang, a Baycull 3 Paris Dream, and another group success to Raymond Shane Dye. Number 3 second, Laurie's Lottery, trained by Michael Nolan in Toowoomba, by Sir Lawrence from Halisa, a Bay Gelding 3 written by Jim Cassidy, and number 12 third, Scotty Lockharbour, trained here by Jeff Mains, a 3-year-old Chestnut Gelding Royal Troubadour Gem Spray, Kevin Moses. They're the numbers officially. The time for the race was 1:14.32 on this very heavy track, 1:14.32. Quinella will be $15.90, exacta $30.70 in the trifecta, 1,328.10. Now the official fourth, number 9 ran fourth, and that was Sozzle. Now the margins, half a neck by 6. He fought back well, Laurie's Lottery, and the time 1:14.32. Any section?
Melbourne, Grafton, Map.
They're off and running now. Zdenka didn't handle a jump away, dropped out to a clear last. Sky Rocket bounced quickly today, showing speed after the start with Accept and pushing forward. Sweet Delight and Courant Love travelling forward on the outside. Hit and run back behind those from Archwind. Further back in the race then came Chili's around the outside. Then Cornwall Queen, Spirit of Love is out very deep. When they run down to that first turn, an Enemy Garden is tracking out very wide. Over on the inside, Accept with Sweet Delight, and moving up on the outside now is an Enemy Garden going up third. Fourth, Sky Rocket. Courant Love fifth. One then to Hit and Run. Further back, Cornwall Queen. Back behind those came Lady of the Pine, Spirit of Love. Two further back, Chili's. Over on the inside is Archwind coming up to the home turn. Smidgen out wide from Caniella. Then Spectrum, Angels Image, and four last of all, Zdenka. Up to the turn they race, except just in front. Sweet Delight going up to join it from Courant Love, 2 lengths away. They're followed further back by Sky Rocket. An Enemy Garden dropped out from Hit and Run, and down the centre now Lady of the Pine starting to pick up a bit of ground. It's Sweet Delight and Accept down at the 300-metre mark from Sky Rocket. Courant Love can't go on from Lady of the Pines. Back to the inside, Chili's. It's Sweet Delight, the outside, and Accept. 2 lengths in front of Lady of the Pines. And look at Spectrum. Spectrum with a mighty run over the top of them is ranging up to Sweet Delight and Chili's. And Spectrum took the lead. Chili's driving home. Spectrum has got up to win from Chili's. Sweet Delight third. Then Lady of the Pines, Sky Rocket, Smidgen out deep from Accept. Hit and Run, Kenny and her Archwind. Further back, Zdenka. Spirit of Love, Angels Image. Courant Love dropped out from the 400, followed by Cornwall Queen. An Enemy Garden back at the tail.
Number 1 Spectrum, $18 and $5.40.
Big
12
effort here,
Chili's, $2.40. 4 Sweet Delight, $5.10.
Super Tab 1 Spectrum, $19.40 and $5.60. Number 12 Chili's, $2.20 and 4 Sweet Delight to return $5.20. Daily doubles, 16 and 1, $409.50. That consolation will pay on 16 and 12.
12.4. Now we have Correct Weight at the Coast, 10.51. And Correct Weight Adelaide on 3.10.6. Protest still on Perth.
Keep you informed there. Race number 7 at the Gold Coast today, the Open.
Racing in the show county, and Kidlat from the inside came out pretty well. Adam jumped nicely, and so did Crafty. And Winning Hand from a wide alley showing plenty of early tone as they settle down. It's Winning Hand leading the way from Adam. A length in third spot now, Kidlat, followed by Crafty. On the inside of Crafty is Sittinghausen from Dr. Harry. Then Little Lucifer, a length and a half to Corporate James, Simone, and 3/4 the Stayer Pursuits. They race inside the 800. Winning Hand is just the leader from Adam in the middle. Kidlat making a line of 3 on the inside, and 2.5 further back is Sittinghausen, who's travelling over on the inside as they race along past the 600 marker. And here a battle for the lead. Adam in the centre, on the inside Kidlat. And as they come round the corner, Winning Hands tempted to drop off, and then Sittinghausen about 3/4 further back in the field as they race around the home corner. Little Lucifer with Crafty, Dr. Harry, and then Pursuits, Corporate James a minute back with Simone straightening up, and Adam is the leader. A half length on Kidlat. Here's Sittinghausen putting in the big run on the outside, and the Dubbo horse Sittinghausen runs to Adam, heads him off, and then comes on the outside Crafty, followed by Kidlat, who's called it a day, but it's all Sittinghausen. Sittinghausen goes to the post and wins brilliantly from Adam. All the Stayer Pursuits rattled home for third, Crafty fourth, and then Corporate James, followed by Little Lucifer. Kidlat walked home, and then came Winning Hand, Simone, and Dr. Harry at the tail of the field.
Super Tab 7 Sittinghausen, $5, $1.95. Adam, $2.10. 4 Pursuits, $6.10.
Adam, $2.10, and the Stayer Pursuits. Number 4 Sprinted Well Fresh at $6.40. Very good horse, this Sittinghausen. He's only had 2 goes at Warwick Farm now for 2 wins. He's by Crown Jester from Kiss the Wind, a 5-year-old chestnut gelding trained by Eva Langworthy in Dubbo for Dr. Bob and Mrs. J.E. Kirkby, and ridden by Matthew Carl. Much too good. The time was the infield timer is obviously didn't stop, so we'll have the time from the judge and other news the moment it comes to hand. Number 5 will be second, and that's Adam by Rubiton from the Heidi Ho, a 4-year-old bay horse trained in Newcastle by Ray Brockwood and by Len Beasley, and 4 third Pursuits, a quest for fame gelding from Collant Noir, John Hawkes, Rodney Quinn. Their officials 7, 5 and 4. Now, I'll take the phone, and as the infield screen's out of action, we need the 4th place getter. Number 10 was 4th. The time... No, the
246
the infield board is indistinct. Right, OK, Craig, give us a ring back when you got all that other news, mate. Right. We're just relying on the judge to give us all the information basically here because of the problem with the infield screen. There's water damage and they can't display any information outside of win and place approximates.
Event today, and on the inside Mercatus hopped out quickly. Casino Heights going forward, further out Jack Ladd, and from the outside Jugurtha travelling up towards the front when they settle down. Prince of Lucas 4th of the winning post. Down to the winning post, Mercatus led now. Jugurtha in the centre there, Casino Heights. They got out 2 lengths in front, 3 in front of Prince of Lucas, Jet Lag, and then Colorado Ring. Further back Fonzarelli, followed by Magneto, then came Iterum. Deep on the outside, Northern Embossing from Real Zeal, followed by Mappingly. Well back in the race, Grey Alex, then Fasado and Change of Fortune last of all, 1600 out, and Mercatus takes it up in front by 2 lengths, Casino Heights, 3 further back Jugurtha, 1 then Prince of Lucas facing the breeze 4th, a length and a half Jet Lag, 1 further back in the race, Colorado Ring as they string out now from Magneto, then came Fonzarelli covering up on the inside, Real Zeal, 1 further back Iterum, then Mappingly, Northern Embossing, Grey Alex followed by Fasado, and 2 to Change of Fortune last of all, going down the back of the 1200 metre mark, and the leader is Mercatus by 2, second Casino Heights, 2 lengths Jugurtha, 1 then to Prince of Lucas running 4th, a half Jet Lag, no change in the order, 2 lengths further back then Colorado Ring running 6th, a length further back Magneto the fence, a half then the outside Fonzarelli, 1 Real Zeal, then Iterum further back Mappingly, Northern Embossing followed by Fasado, Grey Alex, and last of all is Change of Fortune. Around the turn they race at the 950 metre mark, and Mercatus by 2, Casino Heights second, a length further back in the race is Jugurtha, 1 then to Prince of Lucas, a length further back in the race Jet Lag running 5th, there followed by Colorado Ring, Magneto, Fonzarelli to the Real Zeal, followed by Iterum. Mappingly a fair way back in the race now from Northern Embossing, a gap Fasado, Change of Fortune and Grey Alex last of all, 600 to go, and Preble at Casino Heights tried up on the outside of Mercatus nearing the turn, 2 lengths right behind Casino Heights. At the turn is Prince of Lucas, Jugurtha dropping out from Jet Lag, and then Fonzarelli into the straight, 400 to go, Mercatus, and is about to be joined by Casino Heights, a length and a half further back Prince of Lucas, followed by Magneto, and then Fonzarelli, he lets it down Casino Heights, it got across Mercatus, but it sprinted away. Casino Heights race 3 lengths in front, Prince of Lucas after it, then Mercatus, and further back then Fonzarelli, but Casino Heights is home in the last. He's 2 in front of Prince of Lucas, Magneto to third, and Casino Heights canters home, wins 3 lengths Prince of Lucas, a length further back is Magneto third, followed by Jet Lag, Fonzarelli further back Mercatus, a gap Change of Fortune, then Fasado, Real Zeal, Colorado Ring, Northern Embossing, Iterum, well back Jugurtha, Mappingly just coming in, and Grey Alex last of all.
Casino Heights 380, 180 for Prince of Lucas, 260, 3 Magneto 250, 12.
On the Super Tab number 12, Casino Heights to pay $3.70 and $1.70 for Prince of Lucas, $2.90, and 3 for third Magneto to pay $2.30. The National Racing Service, Triple SFM, it's 22 minutes to 5. Let's have a look at the update now for the last in.
Racing in the final event at Warwick Farm, and Go Mulca from a wide alley got the best of the start, commencing pretty well, was Bo Aster, and going forward is Sandpiper Lane, and not far back either Mountain Time. Supreme Butterfly and Princess Ariel are starting to hunt up towards the leaders. Zeus's Millions not far back, Pirate Yarn improving ground, followed by Montana Pearl, and behind those K's Regret. Piper's got 2 behind him, they are Mighty Chief and Expect a Star. Galloping down in the direction of the 800, and Princess Ariel goes through to lead Go Mulca. Pirate Yarn travelling third from Sandpiper Lane, Rubiton's Best, and Supreme Butterfly. Followed at the head of the others then on the extreme outside, making a little bit of ground is Pipe, and off the track is Bo Aster with Montana Pearl, and then comes Mountain Time, and well back on the run K's Regret on the inside, about 2.5 lengths to Expect a Star, and a long margin to Mighty Chief. They come up 2 and go round the corner, and Princess Ariel set sail for the judge. He's 2 lengths. Pirate Yarn in second. second, Posy. Rubiton's Best third, and then Supreme Butterfly coming into it with Boaster at a couple of lengths to Pipe and Zeus's Millions at the 150. And still this leader, Princess Ariel, a length and a half on Supreme Butterfly. They can't catch Princess Ariel at the moment. Here's a lucky late ride for Alan Robinson, and Princess Ariel wins the race from either Supreme Butterfly, Expect a Star or Boaster. Rubiton's Best and Pipe not far back, and then Kay's Regret, followed by Zeus's Millions, Pirate Jan, Mountain Time, Montana Pearl, Sandpiper Lane, Go Mulker, and tailed right off was Mighty Chief.
Rough result there. 14 Princess Ariel, 54.90 and 9.40. Those in there for the minors. 2 Supreme Butterfly, 2.10. Number 12 Expect a Star, 11.10. 6 which is Boaster, 2.80.
Flight Princess Ariel on the tote in New South Wales, $73.10 and $11.90. And the judge will call on a photo for minor placings. The winner trained by Steve O'Brien in Canberra for SL, MP and Mrs. J.M. O'Brien is by Rise and Shine from Aquachick, a Baymare 5. A.W. Robinson in the saddle and has clocked 121.93. Now, minor placings all over the shop. Supreme Butterfly, Boaster, Expect a Star's run home pretty well. Here come minors. Number 2 is second, and that is Supreme Butterfly. F. Stanbras paid $2.40. And Expect a Star is third, written by Darryl McClellan, and the dividend is $7.80. So those numbers are 14, 2 and 12 on the last. 4th, 5th and 6th coming up now. Number 6 ran 4th, 3 was 5th, and 7 was 6th. So the superfecta is 14, 2, 12, 6, 3 and 7. Okay. So 14, 2, 12, 6, 3, 7 for the superfecta.
Now moving in again, Perth.
Okay, Quinella here, I can tell you 202.40. Exacta 576.30. Trifecta has just disappeared. We'll take a break.
Okay, the last Adelaide. We'll have another look at
Party